Restoration, Old Russia, Earth. Level 2. Return to the fallen territory and hunt for parts to restore your ship's ability for interplanetary travel. Alright, so we're gonna go get our little warp drive thing. You'll probably see me replaying a lot of missions on hard. And that's mainly just because the XP bonus, as you can tell, is blatantly worth it. Now we're gonna run this one on normal real quick, and then I'm gonna run it again as a speed run, and I'm gonna do it on hard specifically for the XP of getting the level bonus to try to unlock the bounties as quick as possible. So that's the goal there.
There is so little left out here. We were lucky to even find this ship. A Guardian can't do much to protect the city without one. But it needs a warp drive if we ever hope to fight beyond Earth. And that Cosmodrome is the only place I know where we might still find one. We survived the Fallen once. We can do it again. A Guardian ship was recently shot down here. If the Fallen haven't gotten to it, there might be parts we can salvage.
Now I always run across to this cave as soon as I spawn in, no matter what mission I'm on, because there's sometimes a chest right there, and although it only spawns like maybe 1 in 10 times, that chest does normally drop some really, really nice loot for this level and this area. Now, I think there's a ghost in here somewhere. I think it's sitting like right here-ish. So yeah.
The ship's avionics are completely catatonic, but I can call the
Sometimes there's a chest up there that I noticed in the beta, and then I've noticed there's a chest that spawns up there, and I've noticed that since the game has come out. So there's also a cave just around the corner over there with a chest in it. Normally, I will be ignoring that for the sake of time.
They managed to restore an information hub here, down in the tunnels below. We should check it out.
And then we're gonna probably have to come over here and fight these guys again. Yep, they're back. Now there is a chest that spawns right here on top of this door, as well as one that's either right here or a large one that spawns right here. And those only spawn in, usually at the same time, but usually once every other, not every other, but like maybe 1 in 5 times. Yeah, okay, there's no bad guys.
It's a map of the entire area.
For those of you who are looking at the map here, the light blue is where you can actually go, and then where there's no light blue is usually underground where that pathway is, and it's very linear. It's one way or no way. Now, if you go in there, there are a bunch of question marks for our level, so we're not going to go down there. I think they're level 21 or 22. But there are guys down there that you can fight, and I believe there is a ghost down there as well. I still haven't gone down to go get it on my main character yet. I just haven't thought about it. Now, we haven't seen any spin metal yet, so I think I will explain what exactly the spin metal and the other so-called collectibles are for. And what they do is that you can trade them into specific vendors for added support with specific factions in order to unlock new gear for that faction. So I like to trade them into the Vanguard, as well as do Vanguard rank quests to get your Vanguard marks up faster. Yes. That chest is more likely to be here the first time you come through than the second time, so try to make sure you don't forget to grab that.
Bad news. It's already in fallen hands.
Oh, yes. The Fallen, we know it's restricted spawning. Look, a giant hole in the wall. I sure hope nothing comes out of there. I really wish I had my sniper rifle for this, because headshots on this guy does a considerable amount of damage. And as you can see there, I've already taken down about a fifth, maybe a little less than a fifth of his health. Again, he is the first boss, but if you ramp the difficulty of this fight becomes increasingly difficult, and noticeably difficult as well. And one thing I've noticed is a good tip for new players to Destiny is to just pay attention to your motion tracker, because you will notice that this guy spawns in some minions to help him. This is a reoccurring theme amongst most of the boss fights in this, is that, or in Destiny, that they will constantly spawn in new baddies, for both a combination of reasons. One, they drop more ammo, so you don't have to worry about running out of ammo in the middle of a boss fight, though it does happen. And two, increase difficulty. So, there's a guy much later on Venus that you fight called the Guardian, the Gatekeeper, sorry, not the Guardian, the Gatekeeper. The Gatekeeper is a very difficult boss to begin with, let alone the fact that he is constantly summoning people in to help him. It's almost more worthwhile for you to ignore the people he is summoning in, and just simply focus on trying to make sure you kill the Guardian as opposed to killing his minions that he spawns in.
You just killed an
house
Archon,
banner, so
and we got a warp drive.
Nice cash.
This could cripple the Fallen. We need to go see the speaker.
Let's go ahead and upgrade this. So I got the double jump. And you can turn that off early when you're a Warlock. Other classes, you kind of just have to go along for the ride.
There was a time when we were much more powerful. But that was long ago. Until it wakes and finds its voice, I am the one who speaks for the traveler. You must have no end of questions, Guardian. In its dying breath, the traveler created the ghosts to seek out those who can wield its light as a weapon. Guardians to
I'm
protect
sorry if you can
us
hear me sniffling, guys.
and
I've
do
got a bit
what
of
the
a
traveler
cold.
itself no longer can.
What happened to it?
I could tell you of the great battle centuries ago. How the traveler was crippled. I could tell you of the power of the darkness, its ancient enemy. There are many tales told throughout the city to frighten children. Lately, those tales have stopped. Now, the children are frightened anyway. The darkness is coming back. We will not survive it this time.
Its armies surround us. The Fallen are just the beginning.
What can I do?
You must push back the darkness. Guardians are fighting on Earth and beyond. Join them. Your ghost will guide you. I only hope he chose wisely.
I did. I'm sure of it. We're in this together now.